Hello, this is Ian with DC Digital, and today we're going to be showcasing our DC-10C-2-EFF-KEY-PACE-AUTO Scoreboard Efficiency Counter. So what the customer aims to accomplish by utilizing this product is to monitor the pace at which products are being made and the efficiency behind it. And as you can see right here, we're going to showcase the functions of this whole unit and how it is all put together. And I'm going to showcase the hardware features of this model afterwards. So as you can see right here on our right side, I should say, we have our DC keypad 24 that allows us to set how many planned products that we aim to make. So first things first, we're going to press the set button, and as you can see, the planned section starts flashing and starts showcasing the timer. It displays the timer in hours and minutes, and the efficiency section also switches over to DUR, which stands for duration. So first things first, we're going to have the plan section increment every 5 minutes. That's the desired estimation that we aim to have this plan section increment. So the functionality behind this is that when you set the duration for 5 minutes, let's say, and the count for whatever you set it to afterwards, it will increment at a rate that accomplishes the goal of whatever you set it to within those 5 minutes. Therefore, it will increment by 1 every 1.5 seconds, in other words. So we press the enter button, showcasing what it's going to count up to. And the efficiency section also switches over to COU, which is for count. So we're going to press enter again because we want to have this thing count up to 200. So we press start and stop, and as you can see, this is going to increment by 1 approximately every 5 minutes. If we had this set to count up every 5 seconds actually, then it would be speeding up like super fast. It would increment super fast. So while it's counting upward, I'm going to press the actual +1 to increment the actual section. And as you can see, it is showcasing the difference. The efficiency section is calculating the difference between the planned and actual, and it is giving you a percentage. And once it reaches 90%, our ANDON light will begin to turn green, and it will stay green until the 90% mark is dropped. So aside from the keypad controller, we also have our diffused reflective sensor, object sensor, that allows us to increment the count as well, and this is going to be over a conveyor belt and is going to detect the objects that way as well and cause the actual section to increment as well. So we're just going to showcase the back side of this enclosure right here, and as you can see, this is how we are able to input our devices. For the object sensor, it is connected to a terminal block right here that gives it power and also allows the input device to increment the count for the actual section, and the keypad is also connected in such a way via the third terminal block right here. So I'm going to press the start and stop button again, and as you can see, that pauses the timer, or that pauses the incrementation, I should say. And while it is paused, the LEDs for the digits are flashing. So by pressing reset to 0, if we want to reset everything back to 0. So quickly going over the hardware aspect of this model, as you can see, its enclosure is a black powder coated aluminum enclosure. The display size for the digits are 1 inches that are viewable up to a total of 25 feet. The number of digits for the planned and actual section are 4 digits that can count up to a total of 9,999, whereas the efficiency section displays only 3 digits that can only display 200%. And lastly, for accessories, we have our multicolored ANDON light that turns green when the actual amount is at or above 90% of the planned amount. And we also have our diffused reflective object sensor, and it can come with a mounting bracket, and it detects objects up to 16 feet away. And last but not least, we have our keypad remote controller that is wired to a terminal block alongside the diffused object sensor. So again, this is Ian with DC Digital, demonstrating our DC-10C-2-EFF-KEY-PACE-AUTO Production Scoreboard Efficiency Counter. Thanks for watching.